That is the
Sugar
role
boy.
of the single medic.
What you wish for, Tyron? I'm the medic.
That's okay, I'm hard as nails. I either die in the first bullet or I don't.
Who knows? You might get a sudden inburst
Don't
of
threaten me with a
morphine.
good time, Joshua.
Hey,
That's all
Tyrone.
I can say.
You know what we're
Oh,
gonna
God.
start?
What?
T for team leaders, because we both got like T's on our first names.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh,
T-
God.
T-
I'm gonna
stands
stand
for
over
team
here with the
leader.
cool people.
I believe it is time.
Fuck that J shit.
I'm gonna get turned on by my entire team at some point.
There's not a
Yes.
whole lot of M's here, are there?
They'll just attach you and just use you as a shield.
Okay,
Nick,
Nick,
I'm
you're
an M in
enough.
spirit, if that helps.
Yeah.
I don't think you understand.
Understand what?
What conversation are you in right now, Breaker?
I'm in a conversation with... Oh, not more in a conversation, more of a battle with ice cream.
Who's winning?
Ice cream
I
never
think
wins.
he's winning. I don't think ice cream can defeat a human.
You'd think that, but we
Clearly,
don't
you've
know that.
never had enough.
Have you ever
It's not
seen
funny,
an ice cream
just
truck?
fucking gave me a headache. Ah.
Well,
like
that's
ice
a different
cream.
story. A human is driving the truck. Says the human is winning.
The classic ice cream wars of Glasgow.
Oh my god.
Always
And the
ends with
worst part
someone
is that
getting
for
stabbed.
some reason, the jingle is the same all across the fucking world.
What you got?
The cool ice cream
What
trucks
kind
have
of weapon are you
disappeared in the
expecting?
United States.
Just
Yeah, same.
Now it's just
Oh!
a beat up
The great
van
yeah.
with a
British
couple
arms.
stickers stuck on it.
Yes, this gun is
Rule
cool.
Britannia,
How
man.
much? Yo,
It's
Jack, how
almost
much does that
awesome.
cost?
I honestly can't
$10
remember, but
probably.
I've spent so
What
much
are we-
money on
what are we
rifles
looking
and
at?
I think
Theseus.
it's around like 2,000.
It looks so fucking stupid.
Nah, it doesn't.
Unfortunately,
It
So
functions
much
pretty well.
fucking
It
money.
was-
this is
It works.
the grip version, so you haven't got the classic like tan front.
I can look it up.
It
if
looks
you
like
want.
you're
I got
holding a
down the
fucking launcher, not a rifle.
We're ready yet.
Yeah, 2,000 is what it costs. Actually,
I can't even
I think it's
fucking
less
buy
than
it on
that.
Steady.
Yeah, I think it's 1950 for the.
It shoots super flat in Arma, like no recoil at all.
alright.
Very upsetty.
Hey, Kreskin, will
Yeah?
we be overwatching mainly? My team?
What?
Is my team going to Overwatch?
Yeah, I tried to put most people who
Alright.
had
Yeah, that's
launch
good.
capabilities.
No, just on my personal
Wait a minute. We've done
Oh.
this mission before.
Oh, we have.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
ill-gotten
have.
gains.
Not
I
this
was with
exact
somebody
one.
on Overwatch 3, shooting down into that whole area.
We may have done a
That-
similar
no,
mission in
that
this
was
It was
area,
a
but not
different
this mission.
but the same AO.
That was my mission in the same AO. And there were a lot more casualties.
Yeah, and then
You've
then
got
we moved to
standards
the
beat
airport.
you.
Those two.
Yeah, I saw
AK
me
would
getting
be
shot
maybe
during
here.
that mission. It made me sad.
Tyrone, I hope you prepared your mind diffusal kit and everything.
Probably.
What do you mean, probably?
Well, I have it all with me. I think.
So when I got the basic rifle certificate, I have the possibility of getting a mine detector. Should that be true?
What?
What?
It showed up. It showed
Wait.
up in my. I could buy a mine detector now.
Oh yeah, I could.
Fuck
buy
me
it all.
too, what?
Can you?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I could
yeah.
buy it.
a basic rifle mine detector. It's
Please
the
don't
same
buy
thing.
them.
What do you mean not buy them? I already got 10.
I will look through inventories and delete it from anyone who buys them right now, and I will not refund it.
I'm joking, I'm joking.
What if I buy them?
It's like the
That's
vanilla
okay,
mine detector,
obviously.
right?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
vanilla
okay.
mine detector. Why is that?
They
Yeah.
say you guys.
Tyrone,
should
is
be
it you who's
detecting them.
sneaking about and changing stuff?
I know. I think it's
Uh,
been
why
there for
the fuck
ages,
with the-
actually.
Why the fuck do we have the vanilla mine detector when we got
Because
Wait, what?
Joshua, fuck the ace one. It's annoying.
It's been
What?
there for
It's
a while.
realistic.
I
But
saw
the
it.
ace
It's
one-
also annoying.
Yeah, it just popped up for me, so I
you'll
assumed
learn
it
to
was
love
part of
it.
the basic rifle.
Can we
Uh,
just stop jerking around and get on with the mission?
What?
I'm
Look,
not finished yet.
we're in a circle.
We'll give it a minute or two. Just some people marked yes on attendance and they're not here yet, so we'll just give it like a minute.
Who is it,
Let me
JJ?
guess, JJ.
No, that I know Jacob is one of them. One of the new recruits.
dat?
When you say
JJ,
it, when you say it
He was
with
here last
like
week.
2 extended syllables, it sounds funny. Jacob. Old Jacob.
Yeah, Jay
Alright.
the Cobb.
Mid, can you join my group as well?
There's a few that was maybe.
I
as
should have
well.
already admitted it.
JJ's maybe gonna be
Nah,
late,
you're
so
not.
he's just with me. But
Well, you
we'll just
joined
give
the
it a
wrong
minute.
team then.
No, I joined Ares 1. I didn't know I was Ares.
Who
Well, I'm
is
always
sneaking
Ares 1.
about and
You always
changing
want to
these
crotch
things?
roll.
What?
Touch my crotch.
Mm,
Love it.
there was nothing there.
You can go as EMR if you want,
You have to
Jack,
find
because
it.
we're gonna be overwatching
around.
the entire mission, right?
Can't
Fine.
find it.
Yeah,
Yes,
no. Oh,
Dominic.
Vector.
That
Alright,
is a good
that's-
DMR, right?
stick with this.
No,
Dominic,
it's
Dominic,
not.
can you find
Even I'm bringing 762 today.
This is the
Alright.
only thing I have, so.
Rehab.
You're right. Is that an ACR?
I mean,
And
I did
Dominic,
make
remember,
this.
don't shoot the
I'm-
cop.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly. You know
remember,
where everything is going to
everyone.
spawn in, so...
We can just bring back the body today.
I have a 7.62 light machine gun,
Nah, the sword's probably enough, honestly.
but I need help carrying the ammo.
How light
So
is
say
that?
Can you grab something else?
Shadow.
The,
You want me to?
mean-
You want me to carry your ammo?
Not at the moment. I'm only 89, 40 kilograms. Well, remember I posted that message. I've posted it a couple times. I've
we'll
noticed
give
that
it a
I'm
close, right?
super heavy,
What?
We're
and apparently if
actually
you
going
hit something
inside
like
that
98
base.
pounds,
Yeah.
you get real
I bring
fatigued.
a rifle.
Yeah,
If
I'm not even 39.
TJR radio check.
So 89 is fine. 98, not so good.
Oh, I'm actually in kilo.
Hey, break it.
Never
Do
mind.
another check.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I think
not
it's like
saying
45
Yeah, hear anything.
kilograms is
I hear
too
the
heavy.
channel opening, but I can't
Yeah.
hear your
That's
voice.
odd.
Yeah, I'm at
Try it again.
62 pounds.
Hello?
Yeah,
There we go.
Yeah.
I hate being quiet by nature. I don't like it.
I love it.
Yeah. So if I ever take that Mark
Bye-bye.
48, then I have to have help carrying the ammo.
I don't know where it is. I'll
Grab
grab a
both
few
of
more
people in a
rounds.
cardigan.
Why have I got Jack? No, Jack's not
Seems
recording.
like there's gonna be another thunderstorm.
Wait, why is it
Alright, fuck
recording?
it, let's not wait around anymore. If you're geared up, come over here where I'm... Okay, I'm not wiggling yet, hang on. Now I'm wiggling.
I fell over.
Oh, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
First order, glitch under this thing so you're stuck inside it.
Okay.
Go. First one to do it wins 5 Theseus bucks.
I'm actually underneath it. What the fuck?
I mean proper underneath it. You have to glitch all the way through. For 5 Theseus bucks.
5.
It's worth it.
What can you get for 5 Theseus
And I'll
bucks?
not teleport you out.
Like
just so you know.
5 chem lights?
Let's enable that before
Hey,
I forget
Jack,
it.
Yep.
you'll be driving for my team.
Okie doke.
Tyrone's ready for some lovemaking, it appears.
So go ahead and just kind of look at the waypoints and shit if you want.
Where is he? I appear to have lost half of my fire team.
I'm behind you.
That's creepy.
What the fuck we said was
You are
actually
my
a song that was
designated driver.
different.
Congratulations.
I wanted to eat pizza while we drive. Fuck you, Rogue.
Damn it.
I'll be right back. I have my headset off.
What the? That's weird.
What?
My scope's changed. Oh, I don't like that. What? Nope.
Oh, remind me to bring earplugs.
Bring earplugs.
Tim.
Yeah, do it after the briefing though. Are you gonna start, Persky, or not?
Hang on, I'm just putting a marker down.
Nah, never mind
And
then.
there's 2 people
Can you
over
bring
there,
at least
so-
10?
Nah.
People at the box is finished soon, please.
Oh, don't start doing this shit again.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
Alright, you're the official singer now. Continue singing.
Soon we'll have a band. Look at the guitar.
Yeah, the guitar.
I already play bases. We already have abandoned Theseus.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Right, just missing
Dick's
one
the
guy
band,
over there
essentially.
who's jacking off at the boxes. He's gonna be there soon, I think.
Probably Dominic.
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 We should leave him behind so he doesn't kill any innocent today. I bet we're somehow going to be terrorists at the end of this mission. I don't know why, but I just know it.
Fire upon
Well,
NATO
that
as they
problem's
arrive.
back. Wonderful.
Also Tyrone, I think the training's today, actually.
It is.
Yeah.
They
You
do
know
it
what
on
time it is?
Saturdays. It should be like 1 AM for you when it starts.
I don't understand why so many British people joined that unit. Like, a bunch of them just joined up.
It's okay. They offered me team leader.
Boom.
Yeah, me too. We got moved into Team 3 now.
Oh, look at that.
Wait, is
And
this
the
a
funny
new
thing is, like, I
unit
think the
or
team
the
lead we
same
have is
one
actually
you
pretty good. Like, he was in
rode around?
UCD before and some other units.
Alright, looks like we're all here.
Alright.
Okay, open your maps. We have simple 2 objectives today. The first primary objective is to rescue some priest, Greg Dakers, from the abandoned military camp that has a lot of markers around it, up to our northeast. We will search the camp from the west to the east until we find him, and then once we found him, we'll evaluate on the secondary objective, which is locate and destroy weapons cache. If we haven't found it yet, and we're all intact and good to go, we'll probably see about continuing a bit until we find it. If we have already found it, we've already rigged it to blow up and everything, so we don't have to worry about it anymore. We will mount up in 3 vehicles. Eris 1 will take an Eagle, Eris 2 will take an Eagle, and Axel will take an off-road and be in the center. Eris 1 lead, Eris 2 in the rear. Usual convoy procedure. Drive through waypoint 1, 2. At around waypoint 3, we will do a quick little stop, maybe just before waypoint 3. Eris 1, you'll sort of decide when to stop, but just stop before this little turn so that you don't expose the whole vehicle to VRP1. Quickly dismount and just peek around the road and look at VRP1, check the road, see if there's anything, like any infantry or whatever. If you don't see anything, we'll mount back up and drive to VRP1, park the vehicles. Once parked the vehicles, Eris 2 will move to Overwatch 1, while Eris 1 makes the longer hike to Overwatch 2. Eris 2 will be at Overwatch 1, just providing quick Overwatch, keep eyes on the road, while Eris 1 moves to their designated Overwatch point. Once Eris 1 is at their Overwatch, Eris 2 will go back to the vehicles, and together with Actual, we will be driving up the road. If the road is clear, if there's targets or whatever in the open, we'll obviously deal with those first. But once things are cleared down, we will take the vehicles, Eris 2 and Actual, drive up to VRP2 and dismount, and from there we will move through the whole military complex, 1 area at a time, mark them area 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Split the last area into 4 and 5 because there's quite a few buildings to the north and south, so that we have some general idea of where people are. So Eris 2 can just, as we move through, obviously just call, we're moving to area 2 now, and then Eris 1 can, from the hills, know where they are so they don't shoot friendlies. While that is happening, Eris 1, you provide Overwatch from Overwatch 2, and eventually you can also start moving towards Overwatch 3. How exactly you move there, or when, kind of up to you. If you want, you probably a bit risky actually to bring the vehicle up with you.
Yeah, no, I will bring it down here.
Yeah, you can do that. Bring it a little bit along so you don't have that 1 kilometer hike back to the vehicles. But yeah, you just basically provide Overwatch, keep eyes on the compound itself, keep eyes on the roads here in case there's something. We've been told that, according to the intel, if I recall correctly, they have vehicle patrols and
on
things
the
that
main
go
roads
around.
behind us, yeah.
From like the main cities, so just keep eyes on the roads there to the south, southeast and everything. Provide Overwatch while Eris 2 and Actual clears. For clearing, we'll just basically clear area 1 first, then area 2, then area 3, area 4 or 5. I don't know which area 4 or 5 we'll take first, we'll see. That will be called on radio. Also, I marked the domes, just quickly, dome 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I think those are domes at least, just so we have some quick reference for the domes at least.
Alright.
Yeah, so yeah, if we find the explosive cache in like the first couple of areas, we'll just rig that and then move on. And once we're a little bit away from it, we can detonate it. If we haven't found it yet, by the time we find the priest in whichever area, then, as I said before, we'll evaluate quickly on our health, ammo, overall situation, and everything. And if things gone to shit, we'll just focus on extracting him as quickly as possible. If not, we'll continue a little bit until we find the cache, and then blow it up. But extraction, we'll get the vehicles. We'll probably, like, let's say we find the priest at Dome 5. We'll probably have it so one team, Ares 2 is sent back or something, or part of Ares 2, something like that, or maybe Ares 1. We'll see on the spot kind of how we want to deal with it exactly, but we'll send a team back to get some of the vehicles with us. Get them over here and then get everything mounted up and get out of the area. Try and make sure we avoid mines. We have been told that there's quite a few mines around this area, so Tyrone, bring your A game with the mine detector. Make sure you don't kill anybody or get anybody killed.
Naturally.
And everybody else, try and make sure you stay somewhat close to Tyrone so that if he doesn't get hit by a mine, it means you probably hopefully won't be hit by a mine either. But yeah, once we extract him, get out of the military complex as quick as possible and then just take more or less a direct path. We don't need to follow the route through a road through Lalise. Just take sort of, it's a big open deserty beach area, so we just more or less go straight for the extraction point. Set up a defense there with the vehicles like blocking the road-ish, and then potentially if we have time and it's safe enough or something, like potentially we'll send a team up to Overwatch 4. Whether that's Ares 1 or 2, we'll decide. It'll likely be Ares 1, but depending on how many casualties teams have taken, we'll see. But yeah, we'll maybe have a little team on Overwatch there and then get back. And does it say in the briefing if we extract with the NATO, maybe, or do we just drive back here to this camp, Jack?
Just wait for NATO to arrive and then leave Greg with them.
Alright, we'll leave with them. AKA kill the drivers and then take the boat and sail back here or something. Nah.
Yeah, just...
we'll mount up with them or something and get out in water, and then once we're far enough away, we can call the mission and then...
Oh no, you interpreted me wrong. Just leave Greg and then go back via road.
Oh, okay. I mind it. So we'll take the cars back and basically try and more or less drive.
We gotta return them to the rental office.
We'll probably drive for the route back. We'll probably drive somewhat off-road like this until we get back to ERP1 and then take the route we came in from all the way back to the camp. I see JJ is coming as well. That's good. JJ, you will be with me then, if you can hear me still.
Yeah, we're over here, JJ. I don't know what you're looking at.
Correct.
He's not in yet, correctly.
Yeah.
Doesn't like us.
The
So he's
cache
starting
that
his
we're
second.
supposed to be blowing
Yeah,
up.
it's kind of rude.
Yeah?
Who's blowing
Quick
it
chain
up?
ours.
Me or you?
We'll most likely you, but we'll just decide like on.
Do we have explosives or?
We have some. I believe they're in the equipment box. We can quickly load them up, and I need to change backpack because I can't fit any anyway.
So I need to get me a clacker.
Hello.
Yeah, get a clacker. Get the good one,
JJ.
not the bad one.
If the mission runs a bit late and JR has to bail, are you gonna send JJ down to me?
Yes. JR, don't bail.
Well, we have about 2 hours time to complete.
Alright, any other questions?
Yep. I'm
yeah.
probably not going to set up on SBF on Overwatch 2 or 3 because I'm probably gonna go here somewhere.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna move like
entirely
this.
on
I'm gonna
you exactly
bring my
where it's
vehicle
set
back
up, yeah.
here, park it on the backside, and then I'll push like this through the valley maybe and through the cover.
Yeah, that's
Just so you know, I'm probably not gonna be on the mountaintops. I'm gonna be in the middle somewhere between that.
yeah, we can also do it like maybe something like that, or
Yeah,
3 and
yeah,
then
yeah, something like
I'll
that.
grab my clacker.
Just
Well,
around
that
this
will
area
watch
so
4
you have more cover. Like I said,
Hey JJ.
you don't have to mark everything. It's I'll see how it looks like, but it's most likely going to be in the cover here somewhere.
Has to bail, it's
I'll
gonna-
Good
keep
question.
these
then
3
maybe
marked here, and
extend it.
then if you change position, you can just say we are about 100 meters east of Overwatch 3 or whatever.
Also,
Like
JJ, you remember the problem?
they'll just be rough references. Obviously, I can't quite see how the terrain looks from there. Maybe it's better right here. Maybe it's better right here. It's
Yeah,
on
just
you
letting you know.
exactly.
And then my other question is why don't you move the hostage like back to the VRP? Why do you move the vehicles up and then back?
Because brain farts. We'll do that instead. Yes.
Alright, no,
For some reason
that's,
that didn't
okay.
thought it didn't occur
You
to
know,
me.
like, I
Yeah,
mean,
much
if you
more
get one
accurate.
team moving, you already have the same
Just
time
write it
frame,
in
you know what I
that
mean?
library.
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
you already
Not-
have one team moving the whole way, and
Yeah.
Do
then
that.
you just make yourself vulnerable. Okay.
brain farts.
And then we expect hostiles on this road, most likely, right? On all the MSRs, right? MSRs.
Yes, we can expect hostiles most likely around this place, around this area,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
potential
so
some like in these areas, but we'll likely have dealt with them before we even move into the compound. So mostly the main roads around here, yeah.
what about this town? Are we going through that on the way to the extract?
We'll likely just avoid it since it's so open that it's faster to just go through like this and directly to the extract rather than trying to pass through a little town and get ambushed by buildings and stuff.
Alright. Yeah, sounds good.
If something happens, I might call it, like, let's say a vehicle gets taken down right about here, maybe we can just quickly say, retreat back into the town, hold for a second so we can do medical treatment just so we're not in the open, obviously, but aside from that, we're pretty much just gonna ignore it unless something really shit happens.
Ah, I have cookies.
Got cookies, motherfucker.
Can we down him now?
Mick, you had a question as well?
Yeah, so everyone's moving as if we're all surrounded by landmines?
Yeah,
They
that's
could be
the
up-
thing, so we
They could be up on the hills as well.
I don't think it
Yeah.
said in the briefing that they could be up in the hills.
Well, I would just assume that they put them on the hills
Yeah,
as
you
well
would
as the
have to
open
be
ground.
careful.
Do you have a detector on RS1?
No.
I don't
No,
think
we don't
absolutely
have a
we just don't
detector,
have
that's the
enough
problem.
engineers, really.
I can buy one. Let me go
Hey!
get it.
Yeah.
You're
I
not
think
an
I'm
engineer.
Yeah, but I don't want to do it.
Just use eyeballs. It'll be fine.
I'll let Twade engineer. We didn't see him on that one time. Okie
Kinda,
dokie.
like, it's mostly also I kind of want to have 2 engineers down by the roads just because we know that
Yeah.
from the inside
Yeah.
we know there's going to be a lot of mines, just leftover mines in the area here itself, so I want Tyrone and
I'll
I
send
both
Jack
down
in
there.
first. He should know where the mines are placed.
I honestly don't remember.
Yeah, Jack, where's the mines?
I honestly don't remember. It was like 2 months
God
ago.
damn it.
I placed
Hang on, let me
them.
disconnect and look at the mission.
We'll have
So
him
proud of you, Jack.
stomped around the rice paddies.
My god.
Alright.
Let's just walk far away from each other as
Oh,
possible.
Mr.
What's
Robot,
wrong?
JJ.
What's wrong with you, JJ?
Alright, is that it for the briefing?
If there's no other questions, yes.
Alright, my team, let's get back here a little bit.
Craft,
Yeah. Yeah?
You
We
mean
have
because
two
you're using
demolition
United?
blocks. 4 refusal kits and 4
Alright.
Oh,
Still robotic?
So, movement phase, pretty
Oh,
obvious
because
what's
it's
gonna
like
happen.
medic, that's why.
Jack, as I said,
Still
you'll be
robotic?
driving.
Aye, aye.
We'll be driving up to VRP1, pretty good mark if you open your map there
Yep,
with
yep.
the, like, you're
I
gonna
guess I
find
just have
pretty
to
easy
sync
with the buildings and
I
shit.
can't take my
I mean, I'm gonna call it out
Bravo,
still, but, yeah.
yeah, 6 points.
So somewhere around
Do
here,
you
we're
have
gonna
it
take a
later?
ride. We're gonna move through the brush here. Let me put that in group chat.
Behind the wins. Oh, you didn't even have a pistol.
Group channel, there you go.
Hang on. JJ, you're super loud for some reason. Like really loud. Like,
All
you're
right.
standing right next to me.
I got an SMG.
So around here is going to be our personal VRP3.
Yep.
Well, technically it's a rifle, basically.
You know,
So it's
pretty
a-
standard stuff. The only thing I want to avoid is I want to put the vehicle in a hide side that is not so possible to see that shit from the street, as we do have enemies on the main MSR. I mean, it's not a main MSR, but it's an ASR. The MSR would be this one. So high chance of contact over here, and
Okay.
maybe even still on that road because it's one of the. Who's playing fucking music here?
Kresge,
What is that?
I'm guessing.
I have no idea.
So
Dominic?
discovered the radio.
Oh boy.
Alright, anyway.
So fucking loud.
Yeah, so it's still one of the main supply roads to that enemy hold compound here, so we want to be careful with that. Anyways, alright, moving on. We are at VRP3, we dismount. We're gonna move in a column towards SBF1 or that general area. Like I said to Kresge on the main briefing, I don't really want to sit on Overwatch 2. It's hugely open. We got, you know, basically some rocks here. We can't move up like this, so we'd have to go around like this. Losing more time. I think it's probably easier to move like this. We still want to be careful. You know, there could be enemy positions on the mountainsides. It's overlooking the compound, so it's pretty good real estate for the enemy as well. Okay. Anyways, yeah, from VRP3 we're gonna be moving in a column, just to avoid mines in general. Jack's going to be frontman, Vic's going to be last, and we'll be kind of making our way over here. So you can already kind of see it's going to be around 40-ish, 20 to 40, basically switching, following the terrain, moving up to this. 1 second. Alright. Yeah. At the point, what we want to do is we want to visually confirm that there are no mines on the SBF. So just have a quick look around, be very careful if you spread out to not step into mines. Additionally, we also want to make sure that we don't get spotted preemptively, right? Makes sense? So we are kind of want to make sure that we don't skyline, for example. You know, we don't want to be standing on this point. Yo, it's really irritating. Let me talk to them really quick. Hey, who's playing the music? Just don't do it ever again, alright?
How loud was that?
Too loud. Alright, perfect. On the SBF, Mick and I will be looking down to the village, +1, and then either Jack or Scott, you'll be covering our back at all times.
Scott?
Just because we, like I said, we got the ASR, and you know, I kind of have to look down to get an accurate, you know, just to see what's going on and to be able to talk to the other teams and know what's fucking happening. And then Mick's also got the option to really extend our firepower down there. You know, maybe there's so much enemy fire that we all have to look down there, but ideally I want to have one person basically covering either the way we came or this one, you know, just kind of maybe alterating, like I said, because of that high chance of enemies behind us.
I'll probably be doing that since I have shorter scope.
Okay, yeah, awesome. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Alright.
He's black hitting the
I don't think we need any additional equipment or anything after that. Like I said, Jack will be driving, Mick, Standard, you're going to be in the fucking gunner seat. Any additional questions?
Nope.
Since we're gonna be in the front and we don't have mine detector, is that wise?
No, but you know, we only have so many mine detectors, and Jack's got good eyes, I hope.
Maybe we can
the
get
Eagles
the
will survive something,
together.
I'm pretty sure.
The Eagles are fine, like the Eagles will definitely survive the initial hit, most
But the
likely.
problem is us will not survive.
We'll be
Yeah,
fine.
in the vehicles it doesn't help, so you'll just have to kind of live with the situation and live in the... Leben in der Lage is what you say in German. Living in the moment, essentially. Yeah. Or living with what has been given to you, so this is what we have to do. Y'all good on ammunition and shit, and medicals?
Yep.
Alright, let's do a quick radio check. Alright, Mick.
Check on radio 1, channel 1.
You're good. Jack.
Jack, radio check.
Alright, you good as well, and off.
Check.
Alright, long range radio check, Rusty. Alright, let's round up then, and let's get going.
It's like the entire landing is having a fucking stroke.
This ain't the British
On the
car.
other side.
You know what?
Right.
I have to. I make that mistake so much.
Go ahead and push us out onto the road, and then we'll wait for the door. Alright, actual for 1.
Yeah, fine.
Are we good to move out? Alright, hold. Hold.
Earplugs in if you got them. Put your helmet on, Tim.
Oh shit, yeah, I gotta put my helmet on.
I hope. Yeah.
Alright, move.
He's a go out to put his helmet on, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you need to do that.
Alright, this is Victor 1. We also might go there. Alright, speed is 60.
Okay.
Alright, you're gonna be traveling at 60 for now, over.
Yeah, I think the only thing with this terrain, we won't be hitting 60 anytime soon and it's all uphill.
Yeah. This is Victor 1 again. You're a bit attempting 60, but you look at the terrain, right? Over. Victor 1 approaching waypoint 1, turning left at the waypoint, over. Alright, we're going to be approaching waypoint 1, it's going to be a left one. Onto a dirt road. Not here. A little bit further. You see that that little shitty thing on the left there, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's probably behind that.
Yeah, it is, I see it.
Victor 1 turning left.
It's a lovely dirt road. So, VRP1, are we waiting for Ares 2 to move?
And dismount, and then we'll, at VRP1 you can kind of start heading right already. But we'll wait for them to actually dismount and get ready, and then we'll move out. Or actually, we'll do a short hold, dismount really quick at 360, talk to them, and as soon as they're on their way onto the objective, we'll then start moving out to ours with the data.
Got it.
This is Victor 1 approaching waypoint 2, over.
This isn't our VRP, is it? Or is it the next one?
No. We still have to pass waypoint 3, and then VRP 1's gonna show up.
Can we stop here a sec?
Nah.
Okay.
This Victor 1 approaching waypoint 3, over.
I think I see the houses.
Yeah. We are approaching waypoint 3 now, and then yeah.
Are you sure the eels are going to be able to traverse that?
Look, there's a fucking bunker right in front of us, you see that? Yeah, this is VRP 1, so turn right just ahead of it.
I think that's fun.
This is
ahead.
Victor 1 turning the right at VRP 1, over. Yeah, just try to turn in right somewhere here. Yeah, just drive us down a little bit further. Alright, we'll actually not dismount, just keep going.
Okay. A rough compass bearing.
Say what?
A rough compass bearing to keep...
Yeah, just follow the valley.
Okay.
You'll be alright. Alright, this is Victor 1. We are proceeding towards our next objective. Time now, over. Yeah, just keep going. Just stay hidden in the valley and you'll be alright. Alright, push... no, actually you're good. A little bit more leftish.
Yeah.
Like, just hug the low end of the rocks here. See if you can go through these rocks here on the left. And then park us into the trees up ahead of us.
I just stop right here.
Yeah. Actually, we're gonna continue a little bit further.
Okay.
It's alright. Yeah, try to stay a bit more leftish, so a bit more, go a little bit to 80.
I don't see signs of the road to our right.
Yeah, the road's on our right.
Yeah, I don't see it, so we're pretty good.
You just had just now. We'll be hitting the RVRP area in a second there. Just make sure you stay in the trees. You see this little... just go a little bit further. Alright, maybe he's... Can you see the street from here? No, right?
No, I can't see it at all.
Yeah,
I can
let's...
see a little bit.
I can
you
see the
that
road
next big
way up
tree
on the
ahead of us?
mountain.
Just park on the left side of that and we'll be alright. So we got some concealment to the right side.
Ooh, that's great.
No, don't run over the tree. I mean, the tree a little bit too up front right there, yeah, that one. This is perfect little hiding spot. Alright, we'll dismount here. Alright, dismount. Actual, this is Ares 1 coming over. We have reached our vehicle rally point and we will proceed towards our SBF position, over. Ares 1 copies all. We are moving out 10 now. Oh. Alright, Jack, get into a column, going approximately maybe 50-ish.
Okay. Hang on, set. Slow jog.
Alright, y'all ready to move? Alright, stand by. Don't move yet. Nick and Earth, are you good?
Yep.
There you go.
Let's continue.
Okay.
Make sure you look out for mines and shit.
Yep, I'm looking directly forward.
And make sure you stay in cover and concealment during the movement. Alright, stay a little bit more left, so we don't skyline too much, as we crest this here. You want to hug a little bit more to the right now?
Can I see some of the compound? Do we want to go right to those rocks?
Yeah, so continue kind of like this through that area.
Yeah, you can start to see the domes now of the compound.
You gotta build.
Right, we're moving again.
Built up tent on the far left of the compound below.
Looks like we got troops in contact behind us. Vehicle from behind at actual. Keep going. Alright, we're gonna stick to objective though. Alright, let's hold here really quick. And get a 360.
Cover up here, White.
Got north.
Alright, just look around really quick. We don't have to get into our position just yet, especially with them in contact now. There's no point in us potentially activating the whatever's down in that village.
Rip mech.
Oh shit.
Big plan.
Oh, Tim, I have a entrenching tool as well for when we pick a place to stay.
Say what? Sorry?
I have an entrenching tool, if we need it.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. We are, like I said, we're just gonna stay here for a little bit longer. As long as they are in contact. I mean, we gotta wait for Nick now anyways.
back.
Alright,
Back.
Yep.
Yeah, you good?
And your earplugs, Mick.
Ah, thanks.
Alright. Next thing, we're probably gonna move up to the rocks up there.
Okay.
Just a little bit parallel to the objective. And then as soon as we get behind the rocks, kind of like if you open it up, kind of like I want to spread out like this maybe. Let's see how this looks. Maybe if there's no cover, then you'll kind of stay closer to this. Yeah, let me talk to the others really quick. Alright. So, come in really quick, Earth and Nick. If you open your maps really quick, you're gonna probably set up like this, right? So, person looking at the back somewhere around here, and then the other one's kind of like this, facing towards the general objective, right? So like kind of like this. Machine gun probably in the middle, and then one left, one right.
Okay.
But we'll have to see what the terrain looks like. We're gonna move out in a second.
Dope.
Why did they get engaged?
They've been engaged by a vehicle from the rear on the road.
Alright, let's continue our movement.
Kind of like at the rally point.
Yeah.
Make sure you check for mines, remember that. You can already go into like a kneeling position, just to make sure we don't get spotted.
Oh, high powerful rifle.
That was the sound of like...
Yeah, that was RPG.
We have a bunker in our front.
It looks like we don't got good eyes.
We'll continue forwards down into the next set of trees down there.
Are we gonna go back?
No, like this.
Okay, moving. Same crouch though. We're pretty exposed to our left now.
You see that vehicle down the road?
Contacts on top of the sort of.
I can't understand you, Jack.
There's contacts on the open.
Yep.
And the rest of the HQ building. Oh, it's not bunkers, it's a destroyed tank.
I still can't understand you. I got the long range going off as well.
Alright, drop TWs. Approach the edge right here. Push out into a spread maybe. I'm gonna move a little bit more right, machine gun in the middle, and then jumping on me on the left, and then rear, you cover the rear.
Copy that.
I think you can go forward or cover the rear.
Got eyes and contacts down there.
I'll wait to peek out to have eyes on the compound.
Yeah, I only see the left side of the compound though.
We have a sort of unmanned jeep on the west side of the compound, but other than that I don't see anything.
Got two guys on the roof of that rusted out military building.
Northwest we have a patrol moving on the road.
Yeah. Just look around, gather what you got, and then tell me all at once. But not just one report at a time. Alright, no, can one of you give me just a kind of what you saw? Put a reference to it, so is it an A1, A2, A3, A4, and then kind of in what area of that it is?
A1 entrance, there's an unmanned jeep and a squad of 4 patrolling around the entrance. Over.
Alright, so we got 1 unmanned jeep and 1 5 element patrolling, correct?
Correct.
Alright, what else we got?
Tim, reference the silo, the military building next to that has 2 guys on it, and it looks to me like there is a brand new anti-aircraft or anti-ship rocket launcher, missile launcher out there.
Alright, copy that. So that's basically between A1 and A2, correct? That's like that building with the silo and everything? Yeah.
Yeah. And that launcher is out 350 right next to the road, pointing out to sea. It doesn't look like it's part of the scenery. It looks like it's a real rocket launcher, missile launcher.
Copy that. We don't have eyes on objective on area 3 and 4, correct?
Correct. I can't see the domes at all.
Yeah, so after the initial engagement, we're gonna have to move a little bit to our front right there. Maybe do have to be, then may have to move closer to Overwatch 4.
That 4-man patrol is just going outside of line of sight to the north of the road.
Someone moving in our group.
I don't know, I'm not. Right, you said that the front group just moved out?
Yeah, they've just sort of went out of sight to the north of that western road at the compound.
And there may be someone in that building where the Jeep is parked and the door's open as well. It's a bunker.
Yeah, I see that shit. Hey Jack.
Yes, Tim?
Where are you in reference to the rock?
West of your position, only maybe 10 meters.
Gotcha.
4-man team's coming back up the road.
Just as a reference, the crossroads inside of Area 1, basically that entrance area, that's around 350 meters away. And then that HQ with the silo building in Area 2 is approximately 300 meters away.
Oh, I see the silo now.
When the engagement starts, yeah, we're going to be mainly focusing on the roof guys and that first group outside. Then we'll wait for Areas 2 and Actual to actually breach inside of Area 1 and most likely Area 2 before we start a movement. So we don't want to get shot in the side as we move to the east.
Four-man patrols just hit the crossroads and are heading back north.
Yeah, gotcha. Alright, so they will not park at VRP2, instead they'll park a little bit down southwest on the road. And from there they will start the engagement and then move the vehicles up if possible. Are you still entertained, Arth?
He fell asleep.
Does anyone have eyes on Earth?
I heard him.
Are they calling me?
Yeah.
I'm still there.
I can hear you, Earth. I can hear in direct, but I couldn't.
Four-man team's gone over the hill to the beach again.
But checking.
Alright, you good. I was just making sure you're still alive. The foreman team just turn around, they're coming back now.
Now they're just looking at the scenery.
Yeah, they're active as well, huh? They got weapons raised and shit. That's a turning point. You actually in a...
You all in a good firing position at all?
I'm in a good one.
Got good eyes on Area 1.
I'm just covering the rear.
On Area 2. Jack, I want you to focus on Area 1, and then Nick, I want you to alternate between the heavy targets. I'll start with the roof guys, you can start with the other guys if you guys want. The foreman patrol is probably harder to hit. As soon as Ares 2 starts engagement, your weapons free.
Copy.
Copy.
Should the enemy fire be overwhelming for some reason, we're going to fall back the same way we came. And then our rendezvous is going to be around SDF-1, where first place that, so that's just down southwest in that valley where we have the long haul.
Four-man team's coming back.
Alright, Ares 2 is probably going to engage that team as soon as they are in range, so get ready. You get engaged.
Let's let them get up a little further. I can't see them. Let's let them get up on the road a little bit. They're not running or anything.
Alright, copy that. They're actually engaging inside of the compound. They're engaging the root target.
Okay, no, they're still moving on patrol.
Vehicle in area 1, mounted jeep.
Say again?
Armed technical, just at the crossroads now.
Alright, let's engage.
We also have a patrol of 3 infantry left in area 1.
We lost some of that far patrol.
Oh, Tim's hit. Move back. Find the rocks. Coming from that far patrol, the 4-man. He's in the bushes.
Where's he at?
We're taking fire from 320 as well.
He's in the tree past that bunker at the road where it goes over the hill. I think that's who's accurate firing on you. I can't see him.
How far away is he?
That 400, 4 plus, all the way where the road disappears over the beach.
Ares 2 is moving into A1. They're left of the first bunker, the tall bunker.
Is he inside that first bush?
Did you see where reference where I'm
Yeah,
firing?
yeah, I saw that. I killed a couple of people back there with the.
Yeah, I think he's.
But we were taking fire from somewhere else as well. I'm pretty sure.
You think
We
so?
were taking fire from 320. There was a 3-man patrol that were moving through the woods.
320. Okay,
But
I got you.
Ares 2 are there now
One?
and are moving.
Yeah, I see the blood. I see the blood. All right, so they were at the left edge. There's more. Actually, that's friendlies, isn't it? All right.
Yeah, in the bunker.
I'll keep
left
an
of the
eye
bunker.
on that 4-man in case anyone else pops up.
Yeah.
And we got friendly vehicles moving up to the RP2.
Yeah, we've got Ares 1 is right down by the crossroads.
Yeah, I see them.
I say actual.
Yep, eyes on vehicles.
Go first one. Yeah, we probably killed for 3. I'm 100%, but 1 may be still alive, may not be. He just ran off behind the, or well, he was in a bush, so we don't know over. Yeah, copy that. We also killed 3 men on the southwestern side of the, basically in the valley leading up from, just in front of 1 from north to south, over. Yeah, just so you know, there may be 1 more. I mean, the other guy was also a 4-man team, so yeah, over. Alright, let's move right a little bit more again, Nick.
Alright.
You want me to move with you, or?
Yeah, no, just stay there for the time being. Oh, actually, yeah, just come with us.
I haven't got the best eyes.
Why is the medical menu not functioning?
Don't know.
Not functioning at all?
Can you open your medical menu?
No, I can't. But I don't use it normally anyway, so...
Like the... Oh, so no, not the... I always use the ACE interaction thing.
Yeah, but you can usually open the medical menu via ACE interaction as well.
Yeah, I don't... it's not working for me.
That's really annoying.
It's not working for me either then.
Alright. That's areas 2 in actual, moving further in down the road. Probably gonna hit area 2 soon.
Area 1 at that baseline, and then we'll...
No eyes.
Yeah, I think I see where they're shooting, but I don't see...
Are they still in Area 1, or they made it to 2?
No, they just got across into 2. Essentially they are, you see where the HP building is on the left of that, there's 2 like smaller buildings, also rust and green. They're just at these 2 buildings. They'll be crossing towards the HP building relatively soon.
There's 2 Phase 1 coming.
I'm gonna move behind you, Tim.
Yeah, I got pretty poor eyes to cover them if we're staying here.
Yeah, just make sure they don't get airstruck right now. They probably can deal with what's down there as fast as we can.
There's 2 Phase 1 coming over. Alright, on that building you're about to breach, we did have contact on the roof 2 times. I can see 1 dead body, I'm not sure about the second one. He would have been close to the stairs. Over.
let's start moving over to the right. Into the next tree line. No need to rocket just yet. Just, stay down. Alright, as we approach, we're going to be having the same setup nearby. To the left, machine gun middle, and Earth, we got area still. But you can kind of shift your attention, make sure that no one is actually approaching down that road and shit like that. From over here, we'll have eyes on the domes. Yeah, that's speed rocky and shit like that. We're gonna be good.
We ran out for mines now.
Alright, I'm pretty much set up. Just set up around me somewhere.
Somebody just tripped a mine. Notify him on the right side of the building in case they don't know one of our guys got blown up. He's up. He's up.
If you were speaking to me, Nick, I couldn't understand you.
One of our guys looked like, never mind, they're responding to him right now. One of our guys got taken down. I wanted to make sure they knew they was there.
Alright, let's not get over focused on that. Let's continue our movement towards the next Overwatch position.
Tim, there's a bunker probably about 50 to 100 meters north of our current position.
Wow, I never knew that crawling can take that much stamina.
Yeah. It kills you.
Yeah, bleeds.
Right behind you, Mick.
You can pass me if I stop.
I meant to your left, so...
I'm gonna go high to this rock up here.
Alright, once you're set up, just go ahead and look for contacts into Area 3 and then give them a report once you have one over.
Tim, in my current position, don't really see much anything different from you. Do you want me to move to your right?
Just say it over the radio, I can't understand you.
I have the exact same eyes as you do. You want me to move to your right?
You say what? You're on my right?
I'm currently behind you about 10 meters. Do you want me to move further to your right to get more eyes on?
Yeah. Go ahead. You can start pushing. You see there's another rock formation in the front right. Maybe you can go on that as well if you want. And you can take Nick with you as well.
They're moving.
On your right, Tim.
Yeah, I see. There is there is one.
Good. Once you get tired, you can still go crawl.
I just looking straight from. We don't have any other contacts in Area 3 so far, but it's all domes and stuff like that.
I'm just a bit down to your left, Mick.
Yeah, I've got no eyes now except for Area 2.
Yes, same.
Alright, let's move up with the north.
We could probably go to crouch and move now. We're not really in eyes of the compound.
At the outer edge of the compound, right over the hill.
Yeah, I see it. Alright, we got at least... Alright, we got contacts in Area 5.
Oh, get me up
And
on
we
this
got
rock.
we got one close in 4. We got one close in 4.
God damn it. Get up on the rock, you...
We got like
fucker.
5 people in 5, and then we got one really close at the edge of the compound, between dome 3 and 4.
We got 2
He's gonna spot us sooner than later.
We got 2.
There's an element moving in as well. Alright. I'm gonna
report this shit to actual detect.
Alright, actual, this is 1 coming. Alright, we got 1 times enemy stationary between dome 3 and 4. And we got 1 times fire team element moving in from area 3 into area, area 4 into area 3. And then we've got 1 times fire team size element at area 4 next to a downed helicopter. And we've got another element patrolling around dome 5.
I'm covering that big HQ tower. There's 2 guys up there. I'm covering.
Yeah, I think
2.
one of them dropped from fire from to our actual. We also have a guy on the mid section of the HQ tower.
See him.
Yeah, see him. Alright, actual, this is 1 again. Additional reports, 2 times enemy inside of the HQ tower, 1 on the roof and 1 in the middle, basically on the staircase, over. Large HQ tower, like the largest tower there is, over. And then a little bit behind that large tower, you can't see it yet, but it's going to be inside of area 5. There's like a normal tower, and there's also 2 enemies in that.
Alright, so what I have already reported to him is 1 fire team moving in, close to that fucking area 3. There's 1 guy in front of us. The 2 fire teams that are back in area 4. 2 people inside that large tower, and then behind that tower you see the small tower. You got 2 contacts in there as well. Did anyone see anything additional? Over?
Yeah, Tim.
Hey, fire team, I see that shit. Yeah, just front.
Okay. Yeah, that's all.
Alright, Ares, actual, this is 1 again.
Wrong channel.
Alright, I've got an addition for you.
Cancel.
Between 3 and 4, it's no longer just 1 guy, it's currently 5 team moving in, southeast to northwest towards your location, over.
Yeah, I see him through the dome.
Yeah, I can see him down there as well. Fuck him up.
Alright, engage.
Everybody?
Yeah, fuck everything up.
This Ares 1 is gonna engage also contacts now, over.
Hey, someone make sure you kill the guys on the second tower on that.
I'm working on it.
Alright, good. Focus on the opening, Jack. Like guys in the open next to the helicopter and shit, and then we're gonna work from there.
Got that.
The guy mid-level in the tower is also still up. I'm gonna engage.
This Ares 1, go ahead. Reloading. Yeah, stand by, I can't see you that well. You gonna move into area 3, over?
The guy on the middle platform's still up. It's just his head.
Yeah, I'm shooting at that.
Nope, that's him. He's dropped anyway.
One of the guys in the far right platform.
Clockwise, over.
Maybe still up far right.
Gotcha. Out.
Alright, everyone's gonna move clockwise through area 3, clearing out the domes. Alright, more active contacts.
Tim, we've got contacts in the dome on the far right as well.
Sure, missed that in numbers.
At least 3. We've got We've got 2 in the
In
HQ.
which dome are they?
Bearing 068.
Oh, so
We also have a...
so all the way on the right side.
Yeah.
Got one running in the middle.
Oh, we also have a guy crawling.
I think you got him.
But yeah, we've got at least 5 contacts bearing 068, 3 in the dome, 2 on the...
What, you got 5 contacts, 068?
Yep.
Yeah, I can't see that. 068. Hey, Nick, do you want to move more to the right side?
I
Will do.
got perfect eyes for
Like
my
somewhere
current
over there?
position.
You're just in front of me now?
Good.
Alright, Ares Actual, this Ares 1 coming over. Just as a heads up, between
We got more runners!
I got eyes on triple eyes, so be careful of that, over. What you got?
We got more runners on the front. Northeast.
Yeah, this dome over here is super active. It might be where our guys at.
Alright, Jack, let's shift over to...
I've got pretty good eyes on the dome. At HQ in my current position.
Alright, I'm gonna shift over then. I'm moving on your right, Nick.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a good bipod. God damn it.
Yeah.
Fucking rot.
Ready to fire.
Alright, let's get eyes on. Let's first get eyes on what we got on 5. They're not active yet.
Fuck.
Alright, Actual, this is 1 coming over. Alright, we got eyes on Dome 5 now. We got lots of contacts down there. At least 5 team size element in the entrance, and 2 at the HQ building to the front right of the entrance, looking from the east. There's 2 more contacts just next to the entrance of the dome, looking from the east.
Fucking bipods. Fucking
Good,
A.
Nick.
God
This is
damn
one.
it.
Did you copy my last over?
Alright, are you still with us?
Yeah, still watching the rear.
Okay, I'm getting up these rocks. These rocks suck ass.
Are we clear to engage into area 5? Over?
Alright, Nick, as soon as you are set up, we're gonna start engaging into 5.
I can't find us. Well, I guess I'll just fire without the bipod. I'm ready to go.
Maybe, alright, yeah, just...
I can't find anything. I'll take
Alright, yep.
the doorway.
Alright.
You position, Jack?
Yep, ready to fire.
Alright, I'm gonna go for the roof, guys. 3, 2, 1, go. We're taking fire, from where?
Rolling behind you. See that covered area, the tent?
Yeah.
I think there's guys down by that tent.
You mean that camo net?
Yeah, camo net.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Hey, one of the roof guys may still be up on that HQ front right of the entrance. Hey, just below that, you see the wall? There's someone, definitely. I just saw his weapon on the corner.
He's a wily little fucker.
Yeah, he's approaching us. I lost hit him.
Nick, I want you to focus on the dome entrance. Jack, you got anything on that left side and the opening next to that camo net at all?
Negative, no movement seen.
Just make sure you scan that and keep a little bit of an eye out to that left as well. There may still be enemies popping up out of cover and shit like that, if you know what I mean.
Got it.
Alright, I'll check that dome area as well. But, you know, we still got friendlies moving into 3 and round 3.
That one guy's just to the left of that tiny little bunker.
Yeah, I see that shit.
Or he's already gone below Death Blade.
One coming over. Alright, we've killed all the targets we got eyes on. We don't have good eyes on area 4, especially that area 5. Area 4 and 3 seem clear from what we saw. We definitely got more contact outside of 4. They're just in the open, over. Negative, we do not know what that explosion was, over.
Do we know what that explosion was?
Negative.
Get down, Mick. Don't stand up.
I was stuck on the rocks. Fucking rocks.
Yeah, just by looking at the enemy movement, at the enemy composition, I would suggest that the hostage could be at Dome 5, just based on enemy activity, over. Just be advised, there's still enemies moving around in front of that entrance. They're too low for us, we can't get eyes on, over.
Alright, are you up?
That was close. Northwest.
Yeah, I see it.
I saw the explosion.
Hey Mick, cover the dome. I'm gonna investigate that with Jack really quick. At least get
Got it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you do get stuck on these shitty rocks, huh?
Don't see anything through the rocks.
Yeah, that was just below us though.
Yeah.
On that road. He's in front of us.
Getting out of there. He's
I got him. There's one more somewhere.
There's another one right to the left of that, behind that really tall wall. His head's just peeking over.
Alright.
There he goes. Come on. Oh, fuck. I'm out of ammo. Reloading. He's firing at us. Reference the big tower. The tall tower. He's right below that, by the wall. The big giant green wall. I'm firing right now.
I don't have any eyes on that position, Tim.
I can't see him anymore. He's gone either down or behind cover. No, he's still up.
What degree?
God damn it. Fuck, son of a bitch. 50.
Yeah, I don't see him, but I trust you that he's there. Oh, so he's behind. Go for them.
Switching the tracers.
Alright, copy that.
I think he's still up down there. I can't see.
Yeah, they've got eyes on the hostage in...
I know where that's coming from.
I think that's getting fired at me, bearing 040.
The hostage is under the Camonette, so watch out for that.
Audible empirical.
Coming up that road, probably. Say again.
I think there's a vehicle coming up behind us.
Alright, this there is one. You got a vehicle rolling up behind you.
Moving.
Up the hill.
They bailed.
I'm smoking left.
I'm up.
Left 148. He was close.
I'm moving up with your. Earth's down, dead, I think.
Earth's dead. I think he's on the left side. Alright, frag out. Alright, this area is one times casualty. We are still engaged in frag out. I'm gonna push left a little bit.
Okay, I'm taking your position, Tim. I think he was.
I don't see him.
Definitely left.
I can't use tourniquets.
Okay.
I have him in my.
Shit.
Yep, they're still
Alright.
there, but I can't use them.
Alright, let's collapse backwards. We're gonna be moving down towards area 2. Yeah. Down towards area 2.
The pain image has changed too, huh?
Yeah, I think we're not on advanced medical, are we?
Yeah, I think the medical settings have been overwritten.
Alright, we're gonna collapse. Nick, you cover us, and then Jack and I, we're gonna move first. Jack, you're gonna move first.
Okay.
Which way are we
and then we're gonna
collapsing?
set up down there.
Okay.
Just
Got
set
it.
up at the next rocks there. Alright,
Am I covering behind or up?
Down to our north. So we're gonna move down the hill. We still got enemies relatively close to us. We don't know exactly where they're at. Over. Alright, I'm gonna move.
Okay. Careful for mines.
Alright, go ahead and move, Nick.
Alright.
Careful, Mike.
Keep going. Alright, once we are down here, we're gonna shift left and we're gonna go below the rocks and everything.
Yeah.
Alright, you go ahead, Jack, and be front man. Let's go, down there.
And these guys got
Down that
close.
direction. To the left. Left.
Yeah, they got the hostage secure.
Nice.
Left. No, I want you to go to the left, so basically heading west.
Yeah.
I don't want to go down into the objective. Yeah, right, this is one. We're gonna be falling back towards the west and then trying to make our way to our VIP over. Once we hit the valley to our front left, Jack, we're gonna be turning into that.
Did they blow up the cache?
So back up to the valley when we.
Yeah, so follow the tree line and then start heading south again.
I hear an engine running. It might have been that original technical though.
Alright, yeah, now start heading up the valley here.
Yep.
Alright, be on the guard, there may be more running around.
Alright, actual this one. Yeah, we are basically between VRP, we know that valley between, just basically below VRP 2 down south. We're basically in that valley making our way to our vehicle. Over. Yep, got 1K. Over. Yeah, negative. We'll take our vehicle and we'll bring it towards the RP2 and secure that side. There's a high chance of enemies around that area on the mountaintop where we're supporting you from, over.
I don't think we're going to be able to recover his body without advanced medical, right?
I'm not sure.
Do we even have? Did anyone bring body bags?
Negative.
I have body bags.
Well, we can try it.
Yeah, we can try it. Got eyes on the road across the way.
Yeah, the vehicle's just down in front of us.
So what are we doing once we get there?
We're gonna mount up and we're gonna move a little bit closer to the, like...
Sounds like vehicle gunfire.
Yeah.
They don't have any LMGs with them, so...
Yeah.
Hope they're well bunkered in.
Vehicle. The front.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna mount up, we're gonna move a little bit along there, and then we'll try to get into our old position, basically.
To our old position, yeah.
Yeah, and try to recover the body, but we'll see how that goes. I'm just gonna give you directions in a second.
Oh, wrong side.
Alright, yeah. So, maybe move a little bit like this until we hit these rocks, like this.
Okay.
And then we're gonna park here and try to approach it maybe like this, and see if there's any contacts on the backside here still. Try to clear it out from another direction. I didn't really want to advance over this, so we're gonna try to check it out from that side.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, actually there's one coming over. Alright, yeah. We will be approaching Overwatch 4 again, and we'll see if we can recover the body, but if there's too many active contacts or unknowns, then we'll fall back again. Over.
Just let me know where you want me to break left.
Yeah, just follow the natural, basically the natural of the hill here, and just do it that way.
Ooh, that's rock.
Copy that. What we can do, if we are successful in recovering the bodies, we can push down to your location and load them up in our vehicle because we got an empty space now. Over. Hey, alright. No. We're going too far. Yeah, no. Just stay lower. We don't want to be on the right here. We want to be on the, sorry, on the left. We want to be on the right.
Close to the road.
We want to be lower than what you are. Alright, copy that. Then we'll just fall back the way we can. Yeah, no, we don't want to be on mountaintops ever with vehicles or even as foot personnel. Just go down to the road a little bit and then. Okay. Just go on the road. The other teams are clearing out Dome 5 now, really quick to see if they can find the ammo cache.
Smoke to our front.
Alright, maybe somewhere in that opening. You can see the smoking wreck there. Look for an opening, turn left, and then you're gonna respawn again. Yeah, just park next to the rocks there. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, just mount here and let's approach
let's get into the wedge heavy one, and then let's approach towards that smoke.
Ready to...
Ready.
Alright, let's go.
An old military bunker to the right.
Yeah. Let's stay left.
Nothing.
Eyes on compound.
I'll bring that weapon up and move slower now.
Go for it.
Eyes on actual. Alright, we'll have to go behind you, Tim. There's cliffs.
Copy.
Alright, he's gonna blow up 5, and let's continue sweeping through this. Alright, down the way back to the RPG now.
Oh, that's loud.
Alright, can you set the salt louder, Jack?
Okay. It wasn't important, I was just saying how the explosion was very loud.
Alright, let's move a little bit further, and then we're gonna go back to the body.
No eyes on the vehicle though.
Ah, same. I think it's on our left side, isn't it?
Yeah.
Probably.
Alright, let's fall back a little bit. Get up the rocks and speed through that way. Did we already, did someone get eyes on the body already?
No, that should be over the hill as well.
Yeah, right.
Maybe to your left, Tim.
Yeah. Just push up and then we'll continue. Snake here? Yep. Alright, let's go.
There's a vehicle down to our right.
Alright, let's swing right a little bit then, towards it.
No eyes on. Enemy contact.
Yeah. Go for one. Second over what's called, we are at the enemy vehicle, we are approaching from the rear, it seems to be empty. Yeah, we'll try to recover the body and just go that way.
Driver KIA.
Alright, let's continue a bit more.
I think the gunner would have been down here with where I'm at, because I could see where he shot through the rocks.
Eyes on actual in area 2.
Alright.
Alright, let's see if we can find the body and then let's get out of here.
Would have been down here somewhere, right?
Probably. Yep, eyes on. Hear it.
Yeah, he's around here.
Who'd you find, the bad guy's body or Earth?
Earth.
Nah, Earth. Just come to us and see if you can bang and we'll cover you really quick.
Actual area 1.
All I've got is share radio.
Yeah, alright. You can't body bang then, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, we'll just report it as a bug and, I don't know, do something about it.
Alright, let's fall back to the vehicle then.
Crossing. Alright, this is Ares 1 for standby. Actual Ares 1 coming over. Alright, because Ace Medic, Ace Advance is not active, we can't body bag him, so we'll fall back to the vehicle now.
Want to take this
let's fall
over
back.
the hill?
Alright, at any rate, it's not functioning, and we'll just fall back to the vehicle now.
Alright, stay in a wedge and we all move like that. Heavy left this time. There's still probably one of them around here, so keep your eyes open.
Did you not confirm the gunner, Nick?
I couldn't find him.
Okay.
I didn't make it down the hill though to where the grenades were going out, so he might be down there.
Alright, I got eyes on the vehicle. Yeah, once we're there, let's mount up and we'll follow the same way we came in, and move back to the OT1, then to the OT2.
Copy that.
He got headshotted straight away, so nothing you can do about it.
Damn. I really wonder why it's set to medical, basic.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
It's probably because they're messing around with the Ace medical right now.
I doubt it. I made the mission, Mick.
Oh, you mean so you don't think our mod would modify it?
I'm not too sure. I want to know why.
I thought that the come on, get in. What are you doing? Come in. Yeah, I don't know.
Alright. Don't go on the road, go parallel to it. Up until at least a little bit. I mean, for this little bit you have to, but after that, turn right again. So basically where you came in.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, I'll just go like this. Pretty much the heading. Bit more right after the yeah, like I said, probably network curve. Yeah. And then turn towards heading 310.
Getting in the vehicle, I'll be right
More
back
right.
in about
310.
30 seconds. Yep. Rocks.
Yeah, there you go, kinda like this. Yeah, see, we gotta be between. You see that hill on the left side, between that and the right ones.
Yeah, I'm back in.
No, too far left. We gotta be between the hill on the far right and then the left one. I don't know if you saw them. Yeah, that's so basically the hill in front of us now is the wider limit, and then you're gonna see one on the left. That's our left limit.
Return.
Yeah, there you go. That's the left one. We are just driving at it now.
Do you want to go up it?
No, I'm gonna want to be in between the left and the right one. Right. No.
It's alright.
There you go. And now up here, and then left. See, that was the right one I was talking about, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
And then... yeah, go a little bit... I guess, yeah. Just turn right here. I want to be coming over the hill, so I'll be able to cover it some way, actually. Alright, this is 1. We'll be coming down Overwatch 1, Overwatch 2 towards position mark DM, over. Alright, right.
Yeah.
Alright, once we hit that road, we're gonna turn right.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll be approaching you from the same road. You attack from over.
Have they pulled the vehicles down here, Tim?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa, that thing to the left looked like a... oh no, I see it now. It's sand.
Alright, there you are. Alright, this one we're approaching you now, over.
Take us off.
Alright, just park next to the road here.
Can you see left out of your window, Jack?
Yeah, there's a bunker.
You see the sand in the road? Is that a thing from this map, or is that an actual
Alright, are we good to move
landmine?
up?
You might not be able to see it up
follow
higher.
down the road. Alright, Victor 1 Foster Mike, over.
We head into the extraction point.
Yep. Just go down the street, and then you're gonna come into a fuel section, and you're gonna go straight over that.
Yeah, off-road it.
Straight over it, and then a little bit to the left.
Okay.
Oh, look, there's...
Oh god, you just ran over all the bodies.
So, point us just left here.
Yeah, just go straight.
Oh, vehicle,
just the one going
left.
off-road.
Vehicle left.
And then a little bit
Arms, technical.
Alright, this Victor 1, we got an armed technical to our left side, inside of that village.
Another Jeep. Up, crew in front of us, team in front of us,
This
fire.
Victor 1, contact. Keep going, left.
Turning in, I'm turning in.
Left, and then behind that, no, yeah, down, and then
Technical
behind
front!
this, go left. Yeah, I see it,
Turning
I see it. Go left.
Turning in.
Alright, this Victor 1, we got contact at the, alright, dismount.
Moving around to your right.
Hey, clear that left.
Are they firing at us?
Going left.
Left, clear.
Bringing out far left.
Got a story.
Up the hill, watch it.
Covering this left corner.
Watch the hill south.
I lit them the fuck up.
Alright, Vic, yeah, stay on this side.
Leave the
Which
hostage
side?
stand down.
Your
Jack,
side?
stay on, yeah, this one. Jack, go with
Stay
him.
where I'm at.
Okay.
Everyone out.
I got the other ones on the right side. Yeah. Go for one.
Do you think you can try and see if you can get some overwatch from the high ground up there? Get better views?
Do you want me to go there?
What?
Do you want me to go there?
Yeah, your team.
Technical incoming!
I can't see through the smoke. Where are you firing at?
Hey, it's coming down the road.
Okay. Are you firing over me?
Yep, I'm firing over you.
Okay, I'm moving to the left.
Alright, push left.
Moving left.
This is one, you're going
Connor and driver are at least unconscious.
Not the greatest size.
When is this boat coming?
Yeah, that's...
Guys on the road.
Yeah, hostage went on the road.
Hey, movement right front, moving right to left. He's on the other side of the rock
One
here.
is going left around them.
Let's push around it.
He's dead. What was that guy doing?
Yeah, I'm on your right, Tim.
Cover my right side, yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Well, no healing for him, huh?
Another vehicle over here. I'm on the far side of the rock. Vehicle coming in.
Alright, fall back.
I'll stay here.
Where's Mick? He said something about vehicle on the left.
Multiple vehicles coming in from the base.
Multiple vehicles coming in from the base.
Which base?
The original base or somewhere, maybe the airfield. I'm moving up on the other side of the hill from you guys.
No, don't go alone. Wait.
I thought we were going this way, but that's where I'm at right now. I'm waiting for those vehicles to come in.
Yeah, we'll try to make it to you.
This one I'm
At least one technical Jeep and something looked like it might have even been an Eagle.
At least one technical and one probably that was heavier vehicle. Alright, you with me?
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Alright, where they at?
They've engaged them behind this this big rock here. I think they got him down.
Contacts!
Contact left.
Yep, 130.
What size element?
Two down.
This one we got SWAT size elements moving from the left side of the
Yeah, that's 3, there's definitely
hey,
more.
there's more behind the rocks, I think.
Gonna move across this rock.
Yep. One more.
2, one by the rock as well. Reloading. Right to your right. Yep.
Alright, go ahead and push with Nick. I got you covered.
Moving. Crossing.
I'm reloading.
Crazy Mick. Right, so far ahead.
Had a couple guys. They were bandaging.
crossing over.
They're in the rocks. Bandaging in the rocks. Damn it. Oh, another one to the right. Tree. Let's see. Bearing
I'm with you. Moving to
145.
your left.
Tree
Eyes
up
on.
there in 145.
More.
Good shot.
Original rocks in front of us, gang up. Van coming in. Far. Transport van far.
What direction?
Run.
I see him. Right, this one you got a transport van coming in. It's probably going to...
He's to our
More up
south.
on the hill. Over here. Let's see. 155, 160. Way up on the hill by the van. Reloading. What the hell is he running to?
I think he's limping.
I'm standing up when I'm reloading. I was already standing up. Never mind. Can you get that guy?
Yep, got him.
Got him. Nice.
Audible and something from the water.
Yeah, the boat may be coming in. They're covering left side. Hey, yeah, the boat's right behind us. That's a NATO boat. I can see him.
Nice.
Go for him. Negative.
That was a good shootout.
Copy that. We're falling back to your location.
Alright, let's fall back.
Reloading.
Base 1's gonna fall back in from the west.
Hey, let's get into a column behind Jack.
You want me to go left or right of these
move around
rocks?
the right side.
Yeah.
Don't go through this. They'll probably get the ice and weapons trimmed on that.
I haven't heard the van get engaged yet. I wonder where it's hanging out at.
Maybe we got the driver? I don't know.
Maybe they
Maybe they
decided. Were
dismounted,
you
maybe
guys
it's
shooting
just
at the van?
reinforcement. This there is one coming in to the security area. Over.
Dominic, you can pull back.
They still are Eagle.
Alright, they may have been more contacts along our road back now. We could see at least one van, probably with some dismounts in it, and it just didn't make it down here. So just be aware of that, over. Mount up.
Right, you can back up a little bit more, Aerostream.
Alright, opening up.
I'm in.
We're not driving through this. We are going. I don't want to take the same road in. Fuck. Alright, this is one. Do you want me to take the same route as we came in? To go out, over?
Yeah, let's take this. Actually, no, let's take to the western side on the beach for a little bit and then slowly merge into the VOP. Just mainly
Yeah, there's one copies. Victor 1 is going to be moving in 1 minute, over.
Okay, so
Alright,
sharp right, follow the water.
We're going to be driving like this.
Yep.
We're going to be driving like this, following the west.
Okay.
Yeah, we're moving now, over.
Taking us out.
Turning in.
Yeah, just stay inside. It's not worth it.
There's a guy up on the top of the hill firing at us.
Start going. There you go.
Can we take?
Start going right.
Oh, big hole.
Don't get too close to the town on our left.
Yep.
Yeah, keep going like this. Perfect. Yeah, now follow the water line.
Well, I like the sound of the sand.
Them all right. Just let me know when you want me to head back to the road.
Yeah. You can basically see the road already in front of us right there.
Do you want me to make...
Let's go towards that, yeah.
Of course.
Oh, cliff, stop! Oh boy. Okay.
Alright, this is Victor 1. We are just over some rough terrain. I'm not sure if the off-road's gonna make it over. Alright, make sure you drive careful. There's some rough terrain, and we are not sure if the off-road is capable of maneuvering it over.
Nice.
Yeah, we're driving directly at VRP at waypoint 3, over. Alright, just if you keep this exact heading, you'll hit waypoint 3 in a second.
Yep. It's just hills, eagles.
Lots of armor. Take the slow speed.
Yeah, just turn right. You don't have to go over every hill. Alright, and then, you know, just...
Lefty.
Nah, we gotta go left, shit. But don't go east, like, that's just unnecessary.
We're on the road.
This week I won't go back on road. At waypoint 3, we're gonna drive ahead a little bit slower now and wait for you to catch up, over.
Okay, with the hill, it's not fast driving anyway. Are we just RTB?
Yeah.
Everybody's on the road, all 3 vehicles.
Ooh.
Copy
Ooh, that was
uh,
what sounded like
road.
that really heavy rifle.
Yeah, that was spotted. One of these reporters were from the Russians. Spas, no, not Spas, that's a shotgun. I don't know.
SBG or something like that?
Yeah, that's it, SPG 9 or something like that. Self-propelled grenade, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Alright, watch out for any shit that might roll up on the road here.
No way to just push past it if we do come across anything. Or
Yeah, we're pushing past.
yeah.
We don't need to kill anything anymore. Not part of our mission. We're not here to liberate the island. We're just here to get the passage out and get back.
Guys,
this Victor 1, we're approaching waypoint 1. We're gonna take a right on that waypoint over. Yeah, we're gonna be at waypoint 1 soon. We're gonna take a right on that. Alright, Victor 1 turning right. He's not even trying. Why does he always say that? I'm trying it. Alright, this is the one. We're approaching our initial staging area out.
Let's park on the left.
Yeah. Park somewhere, I don't really care. Alright, wait for them to pull in behind us and move us now. Just don't get overrun. It's probably safe now. It's dismount.
Because I remember back in the case when we had to do it manually.
Yeah.
Especially because right now we have some during downtimes when we switch.
Yeah.
Very often.
Why is that? Like,
It's funny, yeah. You know that
like the only contact I see, I get still from it.
Because at first I
Yeah,
didn't
it's
know
ironic.
we had like backhand
yeah, because
authorization
of
for those requests,
not ace
and then I realized, oh shit, we do.
advanced.
What's up? Yeah, we might be able to teleport or some
Alright,
shit.
let's
We'll
do
try it
debrief
anyway.
first.
Did
Get
Tyrone
around.
die?
Yeah, they won't die.
Ha!
Get out of spectator if anybody's in there.
Tyrone, what happened?
I got shot in the face like every week.
He
He
sucks,
literally
that's
gets
why.
one tapped by the
Alright,
ball.
get off the
alright,
boxes. You can. Oh wait, is that JR?
No, that's...
No, that's
maybe.
me.
God, you're
And
not
I
important.
need
You
to
can
go
get over here.
No, so I'll catch you later.
See ya.
Alright, see you
see
around.
ya.
Yep.
Adi? Scott?
Can you not hear me?
Scott, we're debriefing. Get over here.
Just doing what I do.
No.
I've
Not
done
allowed
that
to.
every op when finished.
You're officially fired. Anyway, debrief. Let's split it up a little in first part of the debrief. Let's just focus on the mission itself because I know there's some points afterwards that won't be stressed.
Yes.
So, objectives. First objective, rescue Greg Dakers. Successful. We managed to get him back to the extract point, get him out of there, send him off to his little Bon Voyage Titanic cruise. Second objective, we quickly checked out the last bunk or dome area just in case there was weapons cache there, and we luckily found them. And then we fucked off, blew them up, and then fucked off back to VRP2 and yeah, went to extraction. Yeah, first point, that was... we had some engagement down at VRP 1, where suddenly a vehicle came from the rear. We took that out, but Dominic unfortunately went down. Part of the problem definitely was that we should have been prepared for that. I should have had 1 or 2 guys watching the rear and actually be prepared in case something happened like that. So that is definitely partially my fault for not setting someone up there to watch the rear.
Well-
That death could probably have been avoided if we had probably been prepared for that.
I mean, I and Scott were covering the back, but I forgot to save to switch my gun from safe mode.
So we were covering the rear. It's just you being dumb. Okay.
Yes.
But
We
yeah,
got 4 people
that
covering the
meant,
rear.
Dominic went KIA there, and that brings to a little bit of when do we bring people back and stuff. I know it meant that it took a little bit extra because I decided to try and get Dominic back into the game because he died so early, and it's usually we try and do that whole 1 life thing, so you only get 1 life and that's it. With few exceptions, like let's say that we had to go back for whatever reason, and then on the way the base is right next to us, then maybe we can pick you up. Like there's some exceptions, but generally you try and play by that. However, when it's so early in the mission, we also sometimes try and, like if it's so early, we can also, or at least in my opinion, just so that people don't sit and spend, like they die instantly and that's it, and now they're out of the whole 2-hour mission. It kind of sucks sometimes, but at least it's kind of like, do you bring them back or not? And in my mind, since it was so early, I decided to bring him back.
Well, my take on it is Armaisms, when you like get crushed by a rock because the rocks are weird. I don't really have a comment about that, but bring back people because they just generally died is like no-go for the entire mission, in my opinion.
Alright, chop, let's have a discussion about everything. Let's go through the mission first.
Anyway, there was definitely a mistake in sending the way we sent people back. I sent people back through a point where we had just taken contact from in an unarmored vehicle. That was probably not the smartest idea. Definitely something I need to keep in mind and not just assume that the road is clear after we took down 1 vehicle. Assume that there's more reinforcement coming in there. Anyway, moving on. Attack itself then. Lots of minefields and stuff, which meant that it obviously took quite a bit longer. A lot of buildings we ended up not actually fully... a lot of buildings we ended up not fully clearing just because there was like a tripwire in the doorway that we couldn't fully access. And at that point, like if there's a tripwire and there's an enemy inside the building, he's probably just going to sit in there forever. He's going to kill himself leaving the building. So we decided to just go past those few buildings that had mines in them. And once we got to area 3, there was a lot of mines, so a lot of buildings like the southern domes, an area we didn't fully clear. Obviously we shot targets that were down there, but because of there was so many mines, we instead just cleared a path through. Focus on clearing a path through, and then actually we spotted the guy around this area here, just north of Dome 5. And we more or less made a straight line, or almost straight line there, making sure that it was clear of mine. Overall, I was pretty happy with how we approached and went through it. We mostly stuck to the walls, more or less, so that the walls would cover us, and it meant that we had a somewhat easy path to follow everybody, following the engineer nicely. Oh yeah, there was one incident where people apparently went into a tripwire near area 1 or 2, I think. Please don't do that. Please don't go ahead of your engineer when you know there's a lot of mines. But yeah, pretty happy with how we moved through to area 4, secured the hostage, and again, moved quickly into check Dome 5. Everybody followed the engineers pretty nicely from my point of view, at least. Tyrone went down, unfortunately, and then I took command of areas 2, retreated back the way we pretty much came with the hostage, and then took the hostage to extract point quickly, drove down there, extracted them, and then out. Overall, some hiccups in regards to the whole do we call people back and how I did it. I shouldn't just send a lone unarmored vehicle back there. Some little issue with people entering a building without making sure that the engineer has called green light for if there's mines or not. In around I think it was this building here between area 1 and 2 it happened. I think.
We were told to clear it by Tyrone.
So it's Tyrone's fault,
Fucking
alright.
Tyrone.
Wait, what's my fault?
Not sending people in to clear a building without making sure there's no mines in it.
Which building?
The
one
first
in
building you
area
said
1 and
for-
2, next to the silo thing. Oh, you don't have a map, probably.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What,
So.
you
The
remember
one
when
where
we
people
first
went down
entered?
to a mine.
I told them to go up on the top, not in.
Yeah, up was going the way where the mines were.
No,
where
no,
you were
there's a
defusing them.
staircase outside. It's a command building. You can go up the
Yeah,
outside
the
staircase.
staircase was on the side where you were defusing mines, though.
Alright, there was some miscommunication or whatever there. Regardless, you should definitely be careful when we know there's so many mines, especially when we already passed some buildings with mines inside them. At that point, we have to assume that there can be mines in every building, and as such, engineers should go first and make sure that there's green light for that, for anybody else. Rest of the pass from an Eris 2 and Actual's perspective, at least in my opinion, went pretty well. Over to the hostage and back again, and then to the extract point. Avoided the city, obviously. I think there was reported some enemy in the city as well, technical as well. We avoided that and just drove straight to the extract. Yeah, everything went well in this last half of the mission, in my opinion. Tim, anything from you?
Yep, alright. Sure, from his one perspective, we moved up to VRP1, turned a little bit to the east there, moved through, went pretty well, pushed VRP3, that's some route you can't see at this front here. Dismounted there, we moved through the valley here. Then you guys came in contact back at VRP1, I believe. So we kind of just stayed low here to not overexpose ourselves, waited what actually happened, if you wanted to continue with the plan, if not, waited for you go ahead. After you gave that, we pushed back to, we pushed further to SBF1. And a little bit beyond that, getting eyes on the objective. I think we were around here for the first one. We got good eyes on this, got good eyes on that. We managed to tell you about all the contacts we saw. We did not see, there was another 3-man team down here that started engaging us, returning fire as soon as the overall engagement started, but I think Jack took them out, doesn't matter, but they were dealt with and all the targets we saw were dealt with as well. Then you waited until you pushed into A1, A2, moved up into a second position, just a little bit further alongside that edge here. Actually, must have been further back here, so anyways, got eyes on this area, called out the targets again, got eyes on this one, all fairly well. Engaged targets, obviously, in this one. And then we engaged a lot of targets in area 4, as well as moving up into 3, as well as around Dome 5. Ultimately, we moved a little bit further. At this point, we got counterattacked by a vehicle, which we didn't. I mean, I did not know what exactly had counterattacked us at that stage. I took 1 KA. What we did is we engaged a little bit, tried to overwhelm them with fire and suppress them, and fell back like this. Moved back to our vehicle, drove around, and tried to engage the enemy, whatever that may be, from up here. Obviously, I don't know what's up here. I don't know how many enemies are there. I don't know if it's just the vehicle. I didn't even see how big the vehicle was. So we tried to just get out of there and re-engage from another direction. Yeah, we tried to get Earth buddy, but we just couldn't buddy bag it for some reason. So we just returned to the vehicle and fell back towards VFP3, then over here. Then we pushed with Ares Echelon 2 over into the extract zone. I think we took contact as soon as we pretty much around this area. I think, yeah, we got hostiles on the road here. We just ran them over. We got one jeep up here in Louise, I think. Another jeep down here. So what we tried to do is just look for cover, dismount, engage what we can. Didn't take any hard casualties. Then you told me to move up here, which I could have done, but it would have taken me a longer time, so I tried to flank around the right side rather, knowing that the enemy reinforcements would probably come in from this large open area we just crossed. So I kind of took my team and pushed basically up to here, and we engaged a lot of stuff in the open. A lot of infantry moving in from here and a lot of vehicles moving along. We could just basically just easy targets at that point. Yeah, so that worked out pretty well. We returned, we moved back down, and the rest was pretty simple. Alright, so what went good? I think overall we had good reaction to contact, especially in that last area, where we did not necessarily expect as many contacts, but from my team, I'm just talking to my team right now, we definitely engaged targets as quickly as we could. You know, there's not a whole lot of areas you can go to once you are down in on this road, and you kind of have to make a decision. We pushed through, got out and killed what we saw, and then the whole maneuver onto this area was fairly well for my team as well. You know, overall the Overwatch worked good as well, so I'm happy with that. I think we had a pretty good team setup with 3 people watching front and 1 watching rear constantly. But unfortunately, the one guy watching rear got headshotted like first round, I think, as soon as the enemy vehicle approached us. So yeah. But overall, the team composition, I'm happy with that. Like I said, 3 to the front, machine in the middle, and then 2 alternating, good interlocking sectors of fire on our side here. I think we dealt with a lot of enemies from that Overwatch, so I'm really happy with that. What went wrong? I think I micromanaged a little bit too much. While the one thing I should have micromanaged more is Earth, that he has a good position, he can actually see vehicles approaching shit. We didn't do that. I was over-focused on the enemies.
He fought the Jeep. It was when the guy moved to the left that there was a gap between the rocks that got both of yeah, it was hitting both of us.
Okay. Yeah, so maybe I should have
I think it's the one
considered that more.
He threw a grenade out and fired quite a lot of rounds. So yeah, we were fighting it. It just he maneuvered better than we were taking cover. Is all that happened.
Okay. Anyways, I could have probably gotten into a better position, but Earth could have gotten into a better position or something, and maybe just look out now for that. Obviously, he died, so something was wrong, right? That's the bottom line of it. Apart from that, I think what we can also improve on is when we first got into these Overwatch positions, and I told you that mid-mission, I kind of want, I need, when you guys give me reports of stuff that's going on, that's great, and I obviously need these reports, but give me accurate reports. And just combined reports, not just one person saying, okay, there's 5 people over there, the next person saying 1 over there, and then the next person is saying 5 people over there, which we already have. You know, I don't know what's what then. Just organize, just think before you give me a report and organize your thoughts and give it to me compressed so that I can give it up the chain. We did that. I mean, you know, just the first 5 seconds we didn't do that, and we managed to get over that. I got written down comms, so something must have been wrong with that, I guess. I think long range we're okay, short range we're okay really as well. But yeah, I'm assuming I wrote that down for the reports. And then what was a little bit confusing to me, on Overwatch 4, when we got attacked in the rear, first, I'm not sure why, but I think all of you talked to me at once about vehicles moving in from the rear, and I wasn't even sure if it was our rear or the Ares 1's rear. So I kind of relayed to them that they were being attacked from the rear, but then someone told me, no, it's us. So a little bit of confusion there. Maybe it's on my part, but yeah, we can probably iron that out. Alright, and that's also, like I said, what we can improve on reports, and then making sure that everyone's up to date and everything. And not just, you know, make sure you give accurate and correct reports that everyone knows what's happening. With a grid reference or maybe another reference. Yeah, alright, that's it for my team.
Right. Tyrone, well, Tyrone and Natural is pretty much the same. I'm not sure if you have too much to add really to what I said since we went together for the most part.
Really.
What?
Not a whole lot, really.
Anything at all?
Approaching from our dismount, the bunkers, did some synchronized shooting on the guys in the actual bunkers themselves, because you can't hit them in the head, so 3 people hitting him at once, better chance. Did some 2-man bounding, 2 people cover, 2 move, did that straight all the way up. Then after that, I can't really remember much. I just remember getting hit in the face.
Alright. Before we move on to something related to Ace medical stuff that I know some people will have something to say about. Anybody else have feedback on the sort of performance of the mission itself? Disregarding the Ace medical thing before we go on to that.
Is that performance or the mission itself?
Just if there's anything to add general after the team
performance of teams, people, etc.
Yeah.
I would like to say that I thought this mission was really well built. All the vehicles, routes of the enemy, all the enemy placement seems very logical.
for what a real life group would do. I thought it was very well organized as we went in for where all the guys were placed. So good job, Jack.
Yeah, and good with the counter attacks as well. Like not everyone does that, and I think it's really logical that someone would try to occupy our positions, right? Because it's such a great spot on that hill, and the enemy actually did that, so it makes sense.
That's it.
Nobody else?
I've got some slight concern with Ares 2 and Ares Actual.
Yeah.
With the fact that we were going down the main road of the compound, and for a good solid for a good few minutes, there was just an MG Jeep just watching us with a guy on the gun, and it didn't light us up for some reason.
Wait, where was this?
And when we first began going into the compound before we got to the domes, right next to that slammer wreck, there was a Jeep with a guy in it, and we were walking down that road for a little bit. Then we stopped by some rocks, and that's when I noticed the person. Engaged.
Yeah.
And
leading up to the domes, where the road led up,
Mm,
where we got
oh, I
ambushed
remember
just
seeing
before that.
Like next to the
down
garages.
here.
Yeah, he was just there.
Oh, so he was just... Huh. I never
Just
saw
sat, he
him
didn't
when we
shoot
went
at
in.
us, and we wouldn't have
yeah,
seen him
it
if
fucking
Breaker
blended
didn't say
in
anything.
superbly with the wreck and the fucking foliage.
Oh, that's
Okay.
very fortunate that he didn't
Good
shoot at
reminder
us.
to keep our eyes open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess the engine must have been... Did we not hear the engine? I guess too much
No,
shock.
it was turned off. It was just sitting there
Ah.
with the guy on the gun.
Sneaky bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fortunate. Sometimes the enemy can really pull a sneaky on you, somehow. I'm sometimes impressed by the AI, sometimes not. Anything else? You might get